Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Glad to have you. Let's get right into it. Hey, I have to give what my subscribers want. And here's part two for you guys. Man, part one, it blew up on me. I didn't know it was going to be that exciting. And a lot of you gave me some good props, some good, just good compliments on the other video. So here it is right here. We're going to go into part two. And I learned a lot. By the way, I learned a lot. Some of you were generous enough to give me your knowledge as well as in how the whole Navy SEAL procedure works to even get there. I didn't even know there was a prep school before you even get there. There's no prep school for us when we go into boot camp or just to the overall Marine Corps. There's no prep school like that. There's being a pulley, when you already have your shipping day. But other than that, that's it. Even for a drill instructor, there's no prep school for that to go into becoming a drill instructor, into drill instructor school. There's no prep school, pre-drill instructor school before you go into the official drill instructor school. No, there's none of that. But there is the Navy Special Warfare School. So we're going to be going into this video here, part two, on preparation to become a Navy SEAL. So you already know, if you guys like these videos, make sure you right away, right off the bat, hit that like button, leave me a comment, question, concern. If you have a question or anything like that, leave it down below and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Other than that, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get this video started. All right, we're gonna go into the area where we left off on part one. So, and like I said, I learned a lot. So this is a prep school. Okay, this is a prep school when it comes down to going to the Navy SEALs. There's what's called the Naval Special Warfare Training School. So you go there in order to weed out all those that you might have an itch to become a Navy SEAL. But just because you have an itch, you might not want to become a Navy SEAL once you go through the specific official training and or just that pre-training that weeds you out. You might not want to go after that. So these schools are set up there for a reason. You have the Navy boot camp, and then you have the Naval Special Warfare preparatory training school. So we're going to get into where we left off on. Let me know. Give me a comment, a question, or concern down below. Let me make sure my comment section is on. And by the way, I do this live. This is the way that I like to do things. Just go into it because I just got to speak my knowledge. If you're new to my channel, I was a drill instructor in the Marine Corps. I served there for a few years. I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was a martial arts instructor there. So I did a little bit of training there, discipline training and certain billets, and I always volunteer for everything. But anyways, well, by the way, right now, what I do now is I own my own fitness business program here in Lompoc, California. And we concentrate on indoor boot camp, personal training, and online coaching. If you need any online coaching, you might not be from here around town. If you need online coaching, I am free. I have a couple of spots open for online coaching. Let me know. My email is down below. Hit me up and I'll take care of you from there. But let's go into it.
My name is Jim McKinney. I'm one of two.
Notice it says preparing for prep. So this is a preparation to go to buds. So this ain't even buds or anything like that. This is just another phase. So you go to boot camp first, Navy boot camp, and then you go into the Naval Special Warfare boot camp part two, and then from there they weed them out, and then you go into Coronado for the official buds. So that's pretty interesting. That's awesome.
Lead instructors here at Buds Prep, and my job is prepare our students for buds. The way we do that is through our distance swims in the pool, our long distance runs at the track, our sand PTs, our surf PTs at Lake Michigan, our push-ups, our weight training, our sit-ups, our pull-ups, and a lot of mental toughness classes that we have here. The best way we tell
mental toughness classes. Yeah, because if you get the mind right, if you go ahead and create that muscle memory to where it doesn't matter what kind of training you're doing physically, it's always going to come down to the mind. If the mind gives up, the body will definitely give up. You will quit. So the mind always comes first, and that's our motto here in Manny's fitness program is mind first, the body will follow, and just strive. Just do your best. You don't have to go as fast as the person next to you, but go your fast. And little by little, you might be even going faster than that person next to you that you were trying to go as fast as earlier. So yeah, mind first. That's awesome. Man, the mind is so powerful, but you have to understand how to put it through certain discipline training and how to push yourself at your level, right? You start at a certain level and then you move up gradually.
our students to prepare in order to get here healthy is to obviously do more running programs, get themselves healthy, do prehab type workouts, which is on the 𝓔𝓶𝓪𝓲𝓵 webpage. We want to see more preparation.
Prevention, injury prevention, nutrition. This is all such good stuff right here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I was thinking about this. I was like, you know what? I went into the Marine Corps and I was actually speaking to the Navy before I signed with the Marine Corps. I already had taken my ASVAB and all that. And I was like, you know what, man, the Navy sounds pretty legit. But then as soon as I found out about the Marine Corps, more details on the exact type of training, how the training physically and mentally toughness is a little bit higher than the regular Navy boot camp, then I went into the Marine Corps. But I don't know. I was just thinking, like, if I would have known about the Navy SEALs, man, that this Navy special warfare training sounds awesome.
Obviously, you can't prepare enough. We see a lot of students fail out just on the basic swims, the basic runs. They get the injuries.
Yeah, and they do a lot of swimming. As you know, the Navy SEALs, they're going to be going in the water a lot. And I think for one of their main tests is like swimming half a mile or something like that, 100 yards. Half a mile is going to be the lowest qualification possible. So watch videos on injury prevention and shoe selection. Wow, look at that. Everything that they're saying here, I have in my program. We have a shoe warehouse that takes care of us, of my program, is maybe like 45 minutes away from us. They actually take care of our feet. Once you go there, they place you in a treadmill and a monitored treadmill to where it's computerized. It's going to capture your style of running, and from there they're going to take your footprints, and from there they go out and grab all that data information and give you the right shoe for your foot. Don't be the one that just goes out and picks out whatever shoe looks pretty and colorful, and that's the shoe that you want to wear in order to do your runs or your miles. Now, make sure you understand what shoe fits your foot. All shoes are made differently. Some shoes might not be made for your style, your form of foot. So make sure you understand which shoe is made for your foot.
Splints, stretch fractures on a 10-mile-a-week run basis the first week.
Whoa, 10 miles. 10 miles. Wow, let's back it up a little bit.
The injuries, shin splints, stretch fractures on a 10-mile-a-week run basis the first
10 miles a week. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm usually I think their standards are swimming a half a mile and then running 4 miles, push-ups and sit-ups. But I know it's 4 miles. 4 miles is the bare minimum. And I'd be running 4 miles on a daily basis myself. And I don't know if you've been watching my other vlogs, my training vlogs, workout vlogs. You'll hear me mention about me running my 4 miles. That's kind of like how I warm up the body before I go into my 21-minute workout.
First week. That's not going to cut it at Butts. The problem we see here at Butts Prep are the students are not familiar with using our jet fins.
Jet fins.
Most of the students we have come from a different background. where they're not aquatic related, so to speak. Our best recommendation for kids in high school or college coming to our program is to wear the fins in their training regimen before they get here and slowly break their ankles in. What we see here is guys swim our workouts. We swim 12,000 meters a week, and again, we go for a long run after that, and usually their ankles are shot. The guys who have great ankle flexibility, come from a swim background that utilizes fins, have no injury problems whatsoever.
Wow. This is motivating the heck out of me. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section down below if you get motivated with these things right here. Breaking in the ankle. Breaking in the ankle. I actually want to do some swimming now. I'm gonna get a hold of a place here where I can do a little bit more swimming. The closest place that we have is probably like around 10-15 minutes from here, which is the beach. And I know that there's sharks there. So I know that it's infested by sharks over here. We've been having a lot of shark attacks, and the water might be freezing cold, below zero probably. So I don't know if that's my last option, then I'm gonna have to make it happen. But man, that's awesome. Breaking in the ankle, going for a let's say a half-mile swim, and then going straight into running. I got my push-ups down. I got my sit-ups down. Man, I just need the swimming. I need to start swimming a little bit more. I know how to swim myself. You have to know how to swim when you go into boot camp. If you don't know how to swim, you will learn how to swim in Marine Corps boot camp. Just the basics, nothing fancy, especially swimming with full gear. That's going to be a big training regimen for you.
Our best advice would be to prepare themselves mentally and physically for the training. Obviously, everyone talks about it being very physical, but it is 90% mental.
There it is. The mind first. The mind first comes first. It always comes first. A lot of people just don't disregard the mind when it comes down to working out or getting even just normally getting in shape. You got to get that mind right. A lot of people fail on reaching their health and fitness goals, not building the right amount of muscle or even strength, look good, feel good, because their mind is still giving them excuses, and you don't know how to push during the burning sensation. Once you feel that burning sensation when you're working out, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. If it's not burning, it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to work.
During your training programs, you can't just train for the PST, the minimum requirements. You have to realize you're going to first phase of BUDS, which is one.
PST, that's the physical training. P is physical strength training test. Look at this. Beautiful.
The hardest training programs in the U.S. military.
Look at that.
You have to train
in
to realize that Hell Week is 3 weeks into first phase. What I mean by mental toughness, I mean don't just do the 42 minimum push-ups for the PST.
42 push-ups for the PST. Not bad. That's easy. That's cake. The sit-ups and push-ups should be cake. I think a lot of the Navy SEALs, I think the majority of them will have a hard time with the swim. And not a lot of us are just natural swimmers. The last time I've been in deep water, it's been a few years.
You have to realize you're doing hundreds upon hundreds of sets of push-ups at BUDS. When you get to Hell Week, those hundreds of push-ups get into thousands in a day. So 42 push-ups, bare minimum is not going to cut it. When you guys do your training, do beyond 42. Push it that extra 10%, that extra 20%. That'll build yourself physically tougher, and it'll build your mind power, make yourself mentally stronger.
He keeps talking about mind power. Don't forget about that. The mind comes first. The body will follow, and just strive.
BUDS. In order to prepare for the rigorous training at BUDS, if you're still in high school, we recommend you playing multiple sports. No more Xbox. You can't play a little bit. Get outside, get some vitamin D, play some soccer, get in the pool and swim laps with your buddies, go surfing. Just be outside and be active. Prepare your bodies for the stress that's going to happen when you go to BUDS. Obviously, it's the hardest training in the U.S. military for a reason.
The hardest training in U.S. military for a reason. You know, we go through drill instructor school, and it's almost like becoming a recruit again. You go through almost everything. It's almost identical. I was like, when I was a sergeant when I went to DI school, and man, you're at position of attention again, and now your drill instructors are like gunnery sergeants and above. we got, you know, a master sergeants, we have first sergeants and all that there as your drill instructors now. And most of us are either sergeants, staff sergeants, and even gunnery sergeants in DI school. That is awesome. First phase tests a man's commitment to becoming a Navy SEAL. First phase. Love it. I love it. Look at that. I love it. I want the whole swimming aspect in my training regiment. That's all I'm missing. Look at that. Teamwork. Teamwork's going to be a big one. This is outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. At 6:05, that's where I'm going to go ahead and leave off this video. We've been in it to win it for 17 minutes. So I hope you're motivated like me. Stay committed with whatever training regimen you got going on, whatever goal you're trying to reach. Either you want to become a Navy SEAL or just getting great physical shape mentally and physically. You got this. You got this. Just remember to balance everything out. Don't forget about nutrition. Don't forget about injury preventions. Make sure you continually learn, get some knowledge, stick around those that are also motivated like you, that can inspire you and continually hold you accountable as well. So I'm going to leave the video here. I hope you guys like these kind of videos. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to hit that like button and I'll make part 3 of this. We left off at 6:05. If you have a comment, question, or concern, leave it down below. I love reading your comments, answering your questions, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. You guys take care. Be safe. Be nice with each other. Always and forever. Mind, body, and strive.